Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come and give you some useful information of tips. One, I've been getting a lot of feedback from my videos on teaching you guys how to do phone sex, how to become a PSO, how to properly work Niteflirt and actually make money from it. Now, I want to kind of just reiterate some things that I find are most important, give y'all some tips, and kind of how you should set your shift up. So I talked a lot about making a schedule, but that is really the number one thing. You have to make a schedule and you have to be consistent. Just popping on Tuesdays, taking 2 weeks off, popping back on Friday night, taking another week off, coming back that next Monday morning, like being inconsistent in the time frame that you're getting on, being sporadic is not good when you're trying to make money from Niteflirt. So please keep that in mind. I recommend you give it at least 15 hours a week. If you can, I would push for 30. If you want to actually make it to where it is paying your bills, like you need to be putting in 30, 40, 50 hours a week in the beginning, gaining your fan base. So that's just a key point to keep in your mind. So how you should run a shift for Niteflirt, or how I'll tell you how I run my shift, and you can kind of tweak it to how you need, because what I do know is there's several people that make these YouTube videos. They're not always clear, but even the ones that they're just talking about some bullshit, you can take little key factors and points out of there and revise it and make it your own and figure out how that can be useful for you. Okay, so we're starting a Niteflirt shift. You get on, you log in, you sign on. So the first thing you want to look at is, did you bid? Now, if you don't know what I mean by bidding, if you did not watch the Niteflirt videos, please go back, because I go into bidding, why it's important to bid, how you should bid, like all that in prior videos, but check on those bids. So make sure you are bid. One thing that I didn't think I spoke on was make sure you record a greeting. So let me pull up Niteflirt so I can give y'all the right verbiage. So you're going to turn your call status to available, taking calls. Boom, you're on. Then you're going to go click on my listings, and you're going to look at two things. You're going to make sure your bid is on there. And if you didn't record a greeting for that listing, please record a greeting. It is very important to record a greeting, because there's two ways that the customer can find you. One, if they go to niteflirt.com and they're skimming through all the girls and they look up and find you. Two, if they call the 1-800 number, which a lot of guys still do. You got to think this is phone sex. So a lot of them are calling from a phone line. They're not on niteflirt.com. So if you only do your place your bid, but you don't record a greeting, you are missing out on so much money. Like, don't miss out on that money. Record a greeting. That is super, super important. So you got your bid, you got your greetings, you got your listings. Okay. Then you're going to go back to your account and you're going to check your mail. Has anyone favorited you? Did someone send you a message? Okay, so boom. If they favorited you, like everybody that favorites me, I send them a message I say, hey, thank you for favoriting me. I hope we can talk soon. Here's my tip menu. Blah, blah, blah. Here's what's on my tip menu. Here are my socials. Do not put Snapchat on Niteflirt. Do not put Snap on Niteflirt. You can promote your Twitter. You can promote your Instagram, but you cannot promote your Snapchat. You can't promote your OnlyFans. You can't promote your Cash App. You can't promote video chats in your tip menu. I don't want y'all to make these mistakes, so please take notes. And then if I haven't had many sales, I'll then send them a cute little picture of myself. Not nude, but probably me in some lingerie. Just, hey, it's me, blah, blah, blah. So I send that to every person that favorites me. The reason why I told y'all in previous videos, favor me for a weekly gift. Well, if they favorite you, you now can send them your tip menu and a cute little picture of you every single week, or your schedule, whatever. So you definitely want all those guys to be favoriting you. Then respond. Okay, so look at the message. Do you have messages with guys that just seem to be trying to have free conversation? If so, don't get frustrated at them. Just direct them to your chat, or be like, okay, well, if you don't feel comfortable typing in chat, send me X amount of dollars in tribute, and then we can continue this conversation. Are they asking for a custom video? Are they asking for a cock rating? Like, please engage with your customers. This is your fan base. They're favoring you, and they're going to stay favoring you because they fuck with you. So these are your people. You need to be engaging. Okay, so you logged on, you checked your mail, you checked your bidding. Now, this is the next part. You're going to want to go on your Twitter, your Snapchat, your Instagram, and you want to share that you're on Niteflirt. Hey guys, I'm on Niteflirt taking calls. Here's the link down below. Here's my number. Go ahead and call me. Boom. Give them your 1-800 number, never your real phone number. Give them the link to Niteflirt, and just shout it out that you are on there. Yes, Niteflirt does bring in its own people, but why not take that extra step to tell the people that, hey, you're on, so then your fans from Twitter or whatever can see, like, oh, okay, well, she's taking calls, let me go give it a shot. Okay, so after you've done that, you want to go sorry. You want to kind of map out a plan. So once a week I'll just put, this is in no particular order, but just say Sundays I send them my schedule. Mondays I send them a cute little picture of me with my tip menu. Tuesdays I send them a pay-per-view message to open, usually a video. The next day, I'm sorry, I'm lost. The next day, I'll send them my tip menu again. The next day, I might offer them a free minute. And then so on and so forth. And I just keep repeating, sending them messages. Or I might be like, okay, say I make a video, right? And then I'm going to put in my goodies. But I haven't put in my goodies yet. And I'm going to just say I'm going to sell it in my goodies for $20, but I might give them a $10 pre-sale. So for those guys that are on my favorites, you send them the video as a pay-per-view for $10. They open that, and then you make sales that way. And then you go post the video on your goodies, so people who wasn't already on your favorites, well, now they see it, but now they're paying more for it. And so it gives the guys that's on your favorites to be like, oh, she gives us a discount because we're favoriting her, which is what you want. Even if if a guy clicks on your listing and does not call you, you want them to favorite you, because, okay, say they don't call you, but when you send them your tip menu and you show them that you do custom videos, or you're doing cock ratings, or whatever the case is, and they might like that and they might tip for that. Whenever someone is sexting me in chat, I charge an extra price to be sexting in chat. When you're just starting, I don't recommend it because you're trying to build your fan base, but when you've been in the game a couple years now, like, you definitely, or maybe a year, 6 months, you definitely can start charging for sexting. So, hey, I put that on my tip menu. If you want to sext me in chat, it is going to be a $25 tribute, and then we can carry on our sex conversation, because not only did you make that $25, but you're making 99 cents per message that they send you. In chat, please learn the difference between chat and mail. Okay, so you get a phone call. Do not rush into sex. Do not bring up sex first. That is y'all's #1 mistake. Y'all are going into straight moaning. What the fuck? He's got a nut, and leave. And you're not going to make any money. You're going to be mad because he called you for 2 minutes. He got his nut and he left. You need to milk that call. Okay? So, let me give y'all some key pointers on how to milk a call. The guy calls you. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay, I'm Paislee. Nice to meet you. And then you might be like, oh, how are you doing today? Depending on where it goes, right? Because some guys, if they bring up sex first, you just go along with it because they're paying you. But you want to try to milk it. So, hey, how are you doing? You let them answer. They're going to ask you, how are you doing? But when you answer, you don't just be like, oh, I'm doing fine or I'm doing well. No, you're going to give them, you're selling a fantasy here, right? So you want to make yourself seem like you're the most interesting person on earth, right? So if they ask you how you're doing, you don't say, I'm doing fine, I'm doing well. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm doing so great this morning. I had such a good morning. I actually got to go by the coffee shop, which I never get to do because I never seem to have the time. I just really enjoyed my coffee that I had. Then I went over for a mani-pedi and I got the cutest set. Oh my gosh. Thank you for asking. Now you see how much longer that took than me just saying, oh, okay, you're welcome. Like, I mean, I'm doing fine or whatever. Okay, so then once he gets to going, so, okay, well, tell me, baby, what kind of things are you into? And then he says, well, I'm into cuck and cum eating instructions. Ooh, that's a fun fetish. Okay, what got you into that? Okay, so now that's leading the conversation a little off, but it's also dragging on. And you're milking like a cow. You're milking that phone call. Okay, so milk it, baby. Milk it, girl. All right, so he said, then he tells you, like, why he's into whatever he's into. Not like you really actually give a fuck, but you're going to act like you give a fuck because we're actors. Okay, girl? So, okay, so he tells you why he's into it. And then, okay, you could be like, ooh, that's my kind of guy right there. And then go on, maybe a little touch on the role play. So when he gets into the stroke of the motion of the ocean, if you get my drift, once he gets to going, if you say something that is not going to turn their horniness off, but is going to kind of distract their brain, it prolongs their orgasm. So, for instance, he's moaning and groaning and doing all that stuff, and you don't want him to come, and he seems like he's about to come. Oh, baby, how does that feel? Oh, I know that's feeling so good, huh? Like, get him to respond, because in that second, he has to stop, think to process what you're asking him, right? It throws the orgasm off, and it prolongs it so you can milk that call even longer. So, okay, say after he's come. Now, some guys will just hang up on you. Oh, well, it just is what it is. It's part of the territory. But for the ones that seem like they want to be engaging because they're just so happy, you were the best, you did the best job, you're the best girl on the site, you made them come really good, and they're really feeling it, talk. Oh, I know that felt good. What'd you like best about our phone call? Or, oh my gosh, I know you're feeling good now. What's your plans? What are you about to go get into? They may start talking, they may be short and get off, but if they start talking, keep it going. Like, talk to them like they're your friend. They're just another human on the line. So, those are some more in detail things I got. Tips for Niteflirt, how to make a call, how to make a call last longer. I really hope y'all took some good key points away. I hope you actually learned something from my video. If so, please comment below because it really helps. Yeah, so sign up and let me know. Like, if y'all sign up for Niteflirt, my name is Paislee H and Paislee Hayes on Niteflirt. I have 2 accounts. Message me under either one and be like, hey girl, like, I saw your YouTube video. Thanks for all the help. You know, can you shout me out? Because I'll shout you out, girl. I got a lot of followers on there now. I'll shout you out and help you get some calls rolling, because what I don't want y'all to do is get on there and spend all your bidding money and let that drain out and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't made no money. I don't want that to happen to you, but you have to really pay attention to my videos and everything I've been saying. So good luck with everything. I hope you make a lot of money. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all go follow me. Oh, okay. So yes, China ready to sponsor me for Chicago Exotica, which I will be there. Super excited. They sent me all this cute merch, so I'm just gonna walk around in my merch today.